Hello everyone, so today I went to Salute 2017, which had a Russian theme of some sort, and I thought, as I did last year, I thought I'd run through what freebies I managed to pick up this time. So here's the bag, as you can see, presented by South London Warlords as usual, and on the rear, also as usual, sponsored by KR Multicase Miniature War Games. So that's the bag, which is very similar to last year's, except not steampunk, Russian themed. So this year was the magazine with the same design as on the bag, you can see. April 22nd, Excel Centre, London. And it has the usual stuff about KR, same day shipping. This year's miniature, which, don't know if you can see, these pictures show it quite nicely, but it would seem that the actual cast itself isn't quite so good. I don't know if that'll zoom in on the hand there, and the face a little bit. So, I don't know, that hand just doesn't quite look like a hand really. And then when we look at the previous page, that does. So somewhere between design and moulding, there seems to have been some sort of hiccup. I mean, that's just not really a hand, is it? I just don't get it. Anyway, so even the bag's given up, look. There we go, so there's some different colour schemes that can be followed. Maybe chop its hand off and give it a new one. Historical perspective to the forces, tensions, heroes and villains that led to the revolution itself. So, also included was a leaflet, which I will show you now. As you can see, it says you can pick up a little freebie. So, first thing I did, having gone through my bag in the queue, was head to said Walking Dead stand, and I picked up her. If she'll focus. Focus. Why is she not focusing? There we go. This is a little zombie lady. And then, being the cheeky person that I am, I went back a little bit later and said, oh, I got the girl. Is there any chance of the boy? I've heard there's a male figure. So, I got him. No, focus. 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 It's quite cool. He's got like his intestines hanging out or something. One day I'll work out how to make these things focus on me. There we go. Look at that, he's got like his intestines hanging out or something. Help me. Probably doesn't need help. Probably needs a bullet in the head. From what I've seen of Walking Dead anyway. Yeah. And I have actually picked up the game, so they can go as cool little extra zombies. That would be quite cool. So, yeah, so I've got some other leaflets as well. This one came in the bag, advertising a Kickstarter in June, and on the back, new releases at Salute from foreground model kits and miniatures. This is another one in the bag, advertising, it's like a team building thing by the looks of it. You sort of go along, solve some puzzles and have to escape a room within an hour. You have 60 minutes to escape a locked room. Escape by solving puzzles and clues. 13 heavily themed rooms over 2 formats, allowing up to 78 players to compete head-to-head simultaneously. Located at Excel London, overlooking Royal Victoria Dock. A totally different, fantastically fun, non-physical group bonding experience. So whilst that's not strictly war games or miniatures, it does look quite cool, doesn't it, really? Anyway, put these at the back. There you go. Then also in the bag was Wild West Exodus, Legendary Captain Nemo. And this, they've got quite a big stand up for it. Seems to be a new war game, or a game I haven't seen before, don't remember seeing before. And inside the box, which I did open earlier on, you get the figurine in piece form, of course. So you have to cut her out and stick it together, which is the usual way with these things. So that's like the base, and another piece, and there's arms and a body and legs. This focusing? No, of course it's not. That would be sensible, would it not? Ooh, focus. Is that any better? Focus. I'm not sure it's focusing. Oh well, you get the idea. And you also get, oh, there's the base. Guess that sits on top of the base. A little info card, which I think is some part of the game. I think you have to use this as some part of the game. Captain Rani Nemo, legendary boss, the last roundup. There's information on the back. Unique, you may not include additional versions of this character in your posse. Mercenary, this model can be included in any faction, except this model will not fight alongside the Holy Order or Watchers. So yeah, so that's quite cool. And unlike the actual Salute 2017 model, which is the woman I showed you earlier on the book, with her weird hand. It's not going to focus, is it? Focus. Nope. I'm not going to focus, are you? Anyway, as you saw in the book, there's something wrong with its hand. It's actually quite a nice little sculpture, this one, it would seem. Look at the detail on there. If this will focus, I don't know. Maybe not. Is that focusing? Hey, focusing. So yeah, so look at the detail on that little boot. I mean, that is like so much better than the actual official model. Anyhow, I don't decide what they're going to have in these, so. Also the dice this year. So normally you get a dice, standard dice, you know, 1, 2, 3, 4, whatever, and then on the last side you normally get a little Salute logo thing with a year. This year, however, red and white dice with a star. Really? Did someone go this year like, oh, we need to keep the cost down, oh, or we forgot to order the dice, oh, we've got some with a star on. That'll do, because it's like Russian Revolution, isn't it? So, you know, a red dice with a star on. I don't know. Just seems a bit cheaty, really. Anyway, so I've got plenty of business cards, leaflets, magnetic displays. There's that one. Urban Construct. A web address. Unique resin scenery for wargames and RPG. 28mm scale buildings, roads, sewers, flyovers, fortifications, special painting service and commissions. Broken Toad. They had quite a few good models. I was having a look at them. And then we got Dark Sphere, home of gaming in London and mail order. Little map. This one we got like some sort of letter. Look, thank you for your custom. Magister Militum, 12th of April 2017. That's got loads of information about email changes, expansions, trade shows, all that though. Hex maps, new releases. Oh, that's a card from Broken Toad. Resin casting is a dirty, messy job. Why not let us do the hard work for you? Micro Art Studio. They do like loads of bases, as you can tell from the leaflet. Loads. Scenery stuff, look. Although, don't actually have any prices in their leaflet. Which I suppose means they can reuse their leaflet and change their prices, but isn't overly helpful when, you know. At least there is a web address on there though, so you can check that out. And then Warpath. Galactic struggles on an epic scale. I like the pictures in some of these. How cool is that? Ways to play. Would you like to know more? Faction focus. And then, over on the salute stand, they had a box full of badges. Free badges. So that's from 2012, their 40th anniversary. That one's from 2011. And it had like, I think it was like a American Civil War theme or something. It's going to ever focus. Focus. There we go. And then there was one store who'd got little lead figurines handing out as little promotional freebies. So I got this little fella with like binoculars. So tiny. And this little guy who's got like a gun. And a funky little hat. Oh, you're not focusing again here. Oh. Hello. No. There we go. So yeah, so that was all the freebies this year. It's nice to get 2 free little models again, but really they need to sort of improve on the quality for this. I mean, what is with its hand? I don't understand how you can give it a hand like that. It's just awful. Anyway. So yeah, and the dice. I mean, it really does look like you just forgot to order the dice and went and grabbed a whole load off a stall or something. So yeah, but excellent on the Walking Dead freebies. They were really cool. In fact, the sculpting on these looks really good. To say it's like a sort of little board game, and I mean, there's not. This is the one they were handing out for free as well, and I mean, I've had a look. These ones are actually in the game itself, the board game set, so maybe they're just spares, but like you would imagine that the freebies, focus, come on, focus, oh, it's not focusing. focusing again. No. There we go. Like, sculpting, okay, so there's like a few little nicks and stuff on this one. But on the whole, she's pretty nicely done. You know, there's not exactly much cleanup you're going to have to do before painting that. And these were the free ones. Like, I mean, the ones in the box look just as good. So yeah, so I'm really impressed with these. And like I say, I bought the game. I didn't get any of the expansions, just got the main game. And of course I got 2 little extra dudes, so that's cool. But yeah, it looks quite interesting. It's a 1 to 2 player game, so that should be quite fun. Not overly competitive. So anyway, just wanted to let you see that. So hopefully I'll get this edited and posted before midnight. But yeah, let me know what you think. Does anyone else out there go to Salou? I mean, some people out there must do, because there's loads of people there, but, you know, any of you guys there? Let me know what you think. Let me know what you make of Salou's freebies this year. Do you agree? Do you think their modelling was awful on that hand? I mean, that gnarly, like, it's like, it's not even, I don't even know how you can hold a fist like that, like with the fingers, like, I'm not sure, I don't know. Anyway, so yeah, hope you all had a good day, everyone. Enjoy the rest of your weekend, and see you next time. Bye.